Okay, let's begin. So we all have our drums, our djembes, and I like to scoot and sit at the edge of my seat. I bring the djembe in towards me, and either I lift it up slightly off the ground or I keep the base of it on the ground and then I tilt it forward. So it's going to look like this. And depending on what style of playing the djembe you're learning, or what country or region, whether it's Asia or Africa or Latin, we might name the similar ways of playing the djembe differently. As music therapists, we learn how to say uh, this right here is a bass hit. So we take our open hand, we take the palm of our open hand, and you can make sure your wrists are always loose. You can feel free to not stretch your hands out like this, your fingers out like this, but just loosely let your fingers spread. And then you just hit the djembe and come up quickly like a hot potato. So I'm going to play it, and then I'm going to count you in. 1, 2, ready, and then you guys will play along with me until I cue you out. Bass, 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 bass. 1, 2, ready, and play. Join in. Bass, 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 bass. 1, 2, 3, and rest. Okay, so that was the bass. Next, we are going to do our tones. That's when we take the tips of our fingertips. Some people like to even take the pads, place them by the rim, and bring your fingers over. You can do it that way, or you can use your fingertips closer to the edge or the rim of the djembe. You'll produce two different sounds if you do it that way. So I would like you guys to explore doing with the tips at the edge or the rim of the djembes, and also with the pads of the hands over the rim and using all your fingers. I'd like you guys first to try with one hand, both ways, and then maybe two hands, and even two hands together, alternating hands and two hands together. So I'll start and then you guys can join in. Tone, 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 tone. 1, 2, ready, go. Tone, 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 tone. Try the different ways of playing the tone. Fingertips and all fingers. Fingertips, all fingers. Fingertips, all fingers. Try alternating hands. Left, right, left, right. Try with only the fingertips. Left, right, left, right. Now try with the pads. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Now go back and forth. It produces two different tones. 1, 2, 3, and rest. So if we notice, when you place the pads over the rim and use all your fingers, it gets a louder, deeper sound. But when we place our fingertips at the rim, it gets a brighter kind of tinny sound. So you have more a variety of different sounds you can work with to accomplish the texture of your rhythms. So we've done bass, our open hand in the middle. We've done our tones, fingertips or pads. Now we're going to do the stops. The stops are just like tones, except we're not using our fingertips, we're using our pads on the rim and all of our fingers. And we're keeping our hand down on the drum so the sound does not resonate from the bottom. So I'll show you and then you guys will join in. So again, we have our pads on the rim. Hands are folded over. We're using all our fingers, and we're hitting the drum and keeping our hands down so the sound does not resonate from the bottom. Toe, toe, toe. Ready? Sorry. Now we stop. Stop, 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 stop. 1, 2, ready, play. Stop, 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 stop. Now if you're doing alternating hands, try and do stops with both hands together. And stop, 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 stop. Now let's alternate between both hands and alternating hands. Here we go. Both hands, alternating hands, both hands, alternating hands, both hands, alternating hands, both hands, alternating hands. 1, 2, 3, and rest. Awesome. Okay, so like the tones, when you use both hands or you play it differently with the hands, the stops produce a slightly different tone. So with both hands, it's heavier, it's darker, it's a little louder, a little deeper. One hand, it's not as dark or heavy. So we have a lot of different tones to work with, a lot of variations within our hits. Okay, so the last one I want to teach you before we start uh, putting it all together and making rhythms with these hits is the roll. So the roll is where we take the tips of our fingers and we bring it to the edge or the rim and we go as fast as we can. Everyone's roll is going to sound different, and that's the great thing. The rolls are like super unique to the player. So tips of the fingers at the edge, and whenever you're ready, you can just join in with your roll. One, two, three, and rest. Excellent. Okay, so we've got bass, tones, stops, and rolls. Can someone raise their hand? I don't see everyone, only a bit of the gallery. Can someone raise their hand? You don't have to say your name since this is being recorded. If you feel comfortable, raise your hand and let's hear you play your basses. Any bass volunteers out there? Everyone's muted. Maybe you can get unmuted permission. Any bass volunteers? You can just go for it. There we go. Let's hear it. Can you unmute yourself? There we go. Perfect. And rest. So with your basses, you want to make sure you come up very quickly. Even quicker, like ouch, hot potato. Perfect. All right, let's hear if anyone else can play our tones. Feel free to hop on in. Let's hear a tone.
I know you do a good job of that, AJ. I'm volunteering you.
Let's hear. Let's hear your tones. Okay, so all right, I'm gonna go over them one more time. I just want to make sure that everyone does understand the hits, what they're called, and the sounds that they produce. But I can see part of the participants because I'm on Spotlight instead of Gallery. But from who I can see, let's see by raising your thumbs if you know what hit I'm referring to. So, does everyone know what a bass hit is? Thumbs up if you think you do. Awesome. Does anyone know what a tone is? Okay. What about the stop? Good. And the roll? Okay, good. So let's review them. We have bass, and the middle come up quick. Bass, tones, and we have stops and rolls. So I'd like everyone to join in with me. We're going to play bass, tone, stop, bass, tone, stop, bass, tone, stop, and we'll end with the roll. So we'll do bass, tone, stop, bass, tone, stop, bass, tone, stop 3 times, and then we end with the roll. Okay? And I'll cue you in. 1, 2, ready, and play. Bass, tone, stop, bass, tone, stop, bass, tone, stop, and with the roll again. Bass, tone, stop, bass, tone, stop, bass, tone, stop, and with the roll again. 3 more times. Bass, tone, stop, bass, tone, stop, bass, tone, stop. One more time. And rest. Good. All right, so that was bass, tone, stop, and roll. Once you know these patterns, you can mix and match them and play them at different speeds to get probably infinite possibilities of different rhythms. So I'm going to show you 3 rhythms, and first I'll play them, and then I'll tell you what hits I'm using. And I also want to show you that depending on the speed or how fast you go with one of the hits versus another, the same arrangement of hits can sound completely different. So you'll know what I mean when I show you. All right, so this one is bass, tone, tone, tone. I'm going to play it fast, and then I'm going to play it slow. And then I'm going to go fast and slow so you can hear how the same rhythm can produce a different feeling depending on the speed. Bass tone, 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 bass tone. So we're going to try that together. Whatever hand you start with, your bass hand, the other hand does the tone first. So it's bass, then tone, bring your hand back, tone, tone. It's like your hand goes out and in. So first maybe you try going out and in, out and in. Then you add the other hand that just stays there. This hand just stays there. It plays in between this hand's playing. So I like to think of it as like marching hands. My hands is going back and forth, or right, left, left. 1, 2, ready, and play. Bass, bass, tone, 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 bass, tone, tone, tone. All right, let's speed it up. Bass, tone, 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 bass, tone, tone, tone. Even faster. Good. That's awesome. So that was bass, tone, tone, tone. Now we are going to explore bass, bass, tone, tone, tone. So it has three tones at the end. Tone, tone, tone. Bass, bass, tone, tone, tone. But I want to show you how uh, the way I'm going to teach you and another way. The same hits in the same order, but just a different speed in between the hits. So it would sound different. So we have bass, bass, tone, 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 bass, bass, tone, tone. But if I were to change the speed of how I played that, it would sound, maybe I would do fast basses. Bass, bass, tone, 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 bass, bass, tone, 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 bass, bass, tone, tone, tone. Same types of hits, but different speed for the bass makes it sound very different. So here are the two of them back to back. Bass, bass, tone, tone, tone. All right, so we're gonna do the first one, which is bass, bass, tone, 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 bass, bass. We're gonna add two stops, stop, stop. And then once we get comfortable, we're gonna speed it up and go a little faster. So I'll start. I'll play it a few times. You guys join in when you're comfortable. Bass, bass, tone, 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 bass, bass, tone, tone, tone. Let's add the stops. Bass, bass, tone, 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 bass, bass, stop, stop. Bass, bass, stop, stop. Bass, bass, tone, 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 bass, bass, stop, stop. Bass, bass, tone, 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 bass, bass, stop, stop. Faster. Good.
Roxanne, I
Yes.
will let you know we have about five or so more minutes because we're going to close with some story sharing.
Oh, okay. Thank you for letting me know. I thought we had a shorter time. I got a little, I misinterpreted when Dr. Clark was like, we have the whole hour.
Okay. No, it's great to learn these different patterns and styles, and we're growing our vocabulary, and it's much appreciated. And I know you're so
Awesome.
great with weaving affirmations into these patterns that I think it'll be really helpful for us to learn about that from you.
Awesome. So thank you guys so much. Uh, Show of thumbs up if you felt like you have a bit more tools in your toolkit for feeling more comfortable with playing the djembe. That's good. Awesome. Yeah, so just remember your basses, your tones, your stops, and your rolls. If you can remember those, just explore on your own, mixing and matching those different hits, the order in which you play them, the speed in which you play them, and then you'll be able to come up with so many different cool rhythms on your own. So, as I said before, I love doing affirmations, and I always incorporate singing or chanting and breath work with positive affirmation. So this saying is, "I'm worthy to be loved," because we have to sometimes be our own cheerleader, our own coach, our own counselor, our own doctor, our own best friend, and being able to maneuver confidently in this world begins with self-love. Being able to receive all the good that is there for you, that wants you to have, begins with you being able to feel like you have to accept it, that you can accept it, and you're worthy. And we do our best to remember that people treat us based on how we value ourselves, whether we know it or not, or they know it or not. People can sense our self-love and respect for us and treat us accordingly. So as we affirm, I am worthy to be loved, I'm worthy to receive love, I'd like us to think about what that looks like, what you're doing, who's around or not around, how you feel, what you're wearing, what you hear or even don't hear, and even what you may smell. What does that worthiness smell like, or that love smells like? So as we do this, we take a deep breath in, and then when we exhale, we slowly say, I am worthy to be loved, and breathe it all out. Deep breath in. Exhale, and we say, I am worthy to be loved. Deep breath in. Exhale, and we say, I am worthy to be loved. Another deep breath in. Exhale, and we say, I am worthy to be loved. Deep breath in. This time shout it out. I am worthy to be loved. Breathe it all out. Deep breath in. Exhale and shout it out. I am worthy to be loved. Breathe it all out. Deep breath in. One more time. Exhale and shout. I am worthy to be loved. Breathe it all out. Deep breath in. Whisper. I am worthy to be loved. Breathe it all out. Deep breath in. Whisper again. Breathe it all out. Deep breath in. Whisper. Breathe it all out. Deep breath in. And speak. I am worthy to be loved. I encourage you, if you're camera shy, you can deactivate your camera, but I can only see a few because I'm on spotlight, so I'm not seeing anyone. And if you want to feel even more comfortable, you can close your eyes. I love closing my eyes because it takes away all the external distractions and I can connect with my spirit within. So I'm going to sing the affirmation and I encourage you to sing along. You can sing it like how I'm singing it, or you can sing it any way you like. Maybe you'll find a harmony. You can sing higher or lower. Or if not, just say the words, I am worthy to be loved, as you deep breathe. I am worthy to be loved. Join in. I am worthy to be loved. I am worthy to be loved. Find a harmony, high or low. I am worthy to be loved. Continue voice. I am worthy to be loved. High, low, however you want to sing it. I am worthy to be loved. I am worthy to be loved. I am worthy to be loved. A few more times, just explore your voice. I am worthy to be loved. Four more times, here we go. Explore your voice. I am worthy to be loved. I am worthy to be loved. Two more times. I am worthy to be loved. A little quieter. One more time. I am worthy to be loved. Now sing it on ah. Sing it on O. Embracing your love, recognizing your worthiness. Ooh. Ooh. And with Here we go. Keeping your eyes closed, let's spend just a couple moments breathing deeply. Breathing in your love, exhaling what doesn't work for you. Breathing in your worthiness. Exhaling what no longer serves you. One more deep breath in. Exhale, release with a sigh. And gently open your eyes.
Thank you so much, Roxanne. I could listen to you